Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 6 of this SS Andrea Doria tutorial. Today's focus is the ship's forecastle deck details. Well, that's the primary focus for today, but if I get time afterwards we'll probably do a few other details as well. But the main focus is this area on the front of the ship here. So as you can see on the prototype over there, we've got cranes and masts and all sorts of fancy shit on there, so that's what we're going to do today. So what we're going to do, we're going to fly over to the front of the ship's superstructure, which is at the back of the forecastle. So you've got this front wall here, and down on the deck down below. So now we're on the forecastle deck. Find the centre block of the deck at the back here, which is this block here, and we're going to count to the third block back. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to build a cargo hatch, which is 13 blocks wide. So that's 1 in the centre, and then 6 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way, and then 6 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then join them together across the front. And then we just fill in the whole thing with white blocks. So it's basically just a cosmetic cargo hatch, if you like. There's nothing going to be underneath it as a proper cargo hatch. So it's just basically the cargo hatch lid, if you like. So we just fill that all in with white blocks. And here we go, there's our cargo hatch. Yeah, that's that. So what we're going to do now is to leave a 0 block gap. So we're going to go to the centre block of the front wall of this cargo hatch now. So the centre block is here, and we're going to build 1 block, and then we're going to build 3 blocks, and then 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, and then 1, like so. This is going to be a mast. So that's the mast base, like so. And then what we're going to do is from the back here, we're going to build up 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And we do the same on the outside block of each one. So on this one block at the side here, we do the same up 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that will connect to the top row of 5. Do the same on the other side. We do up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then the same across the front. So 1, 2, 3 up, and then 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that's sort of the mast sort of done. And then so the gaps in between, we just build up 3. So 1, 2, 3 to fill in that gap. Same here. 1, 2, 3. And here 1, 2, 3, and the last one on this side, 1, 2, 3. So there we are. There's the base filled in, and that's the mast built up like that. Now, as you can look on the prototype over there, there is a giant ball or sphere on top of the mast. Now that is sort of oversized. So if you want to build it smaller, you can. But I'm going to build it the same size as that one over there because that's the one I've sort of got in my mind. So on the top of the mast, we're going to put a single block, and then build a cross. Like so, so you got a cross like that, and then build a square of blocks like so, and then on the ends you put a block, and then build a cross facing outwards, and then a cross on the front, the same design, cross on the other side, and then a cross on the back, and then on the inside we build another square. So this is sort of 1 block above the square below, so you will have a small gap inside. So we just build this square like so, and then on top we build another cross like so, and there we are. There's our sphere. Like I say, it's probably too big for what it's for what the real one was, but you know, you can reshape it if you want to. And then what we do back underneath it, we'll remove that block and replace it with a black block, as it shows on the prototype. So that is that mast done there. And what we're going to do now is go back down to deck level and change my notes here, because I've got it's all written down in sections and I don't want to screw this up. So what we're going to do now is leave a 2 block gap forward of the mast. So 1, 2, and on the third block we build a wall 9 wide. So that's centre block, and then 4 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then the sides are 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then we join them together across the back like so. Now for the sides, we build them up 5 high, so 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to think how to do this. If we look at the prototype, I can't really see. If we build the back corner here 3 high, so 2, 3 high, and then fill in the gaps there like so, and sort of build it like so. So yeah, build it like that. So it's 3 high, 4 high, 5 high, 5 high, and then in the space we can use quartz stairs to build a sort of curve. So we put a curve there and there, and then from the side it should look something like that. So that's the side wall of the said building. And we'll do the same the other side then, to build it 5 high, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 3. And then we could build, add the curve like so. And then we just build up the back wall, because the front wall we'll leave for the back wall, so the wall closest to the mast, we'll leave that, because that's going to be a grill sort of area. So just going to build up the front wall using the stairs, sorry. So there's the front wall done, and then fill in the roof like so. And then on the inside here, we're going to build a black wall on the inside. So we go inside and just build a black wall on the inside. Like so. So it sort of looks like a giant TV screen. And then we'll use slabs to build a sort of grill, sort of an air conditioning sort of thing. I don't know what it actually is. It probably is sort of an air conditioning unit, but you can sort of see it's sort of designed like that. And then if you want to, on the centre point, you can remove the slabs and build a centre pillar. So you've got 2 vents like that, and they don't look too bad in my opinion. So that is the vent there done. And if you want to, you can sort of add a few, sort of a pillar of 3 there and a pillar of 3 there, just to give it a bit more design, and it don't look too bad in my opinion. So what we're going to do now is go to the front wall of this, or to the back of the funny facing vent, and we're going to leave a 2 block gap. So centre block again, leave a 2 block gap, so 1, 2, and on the 3rd block we build a centre block, and this is another cargo hatch, I think. Yeah, it's a cargo hatch. No, it's a 5 block gap, so I apologise there. So we'll go back to the hatch, to the building, and leave a 5 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th block we build the hatch. And it's 9 wide again, so 4 either side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the sides are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. And then join them together across the back. And then fill in all the space in between. And there we go, there's the 2nd cargo hatch. And I just adjust my notes so I know what I'm doing. So for the next job after that, we're going to leave, we'll go to the centre block of the front of the cargo hatch now, and we're going to count to the 14th block forward of that point. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we're going to build another grill thing. So it's centre block, and it's going to be 7 wide. So it's 3 either side and 3 that side. The sides are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then join them together across the back like so. And then they're the same sort of design as the other one, although it's slightly narrower. So we'll build the same 5, and then hang on. So let's build it 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 2, 3. Is that it? It's not the same design, is it? Eventually we'll change that. So I build it like so. That's better. So I build it 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3. There we go. That's a better one. And then we'll add the stairs for the curve. No, I don't look too bad. So do the same the other side. So 3 rows of 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, like so. So it was 4 rows of 5. And then stairs and stairs. Build the wall across the back of it, plus the stairs. Stairs, 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 preferably in the right direction. like so, and then the roof. Like so, and back on the inside we'll add the black wall. Not necessary, you know, you don't have to do the black wall, it's just there for make it look a bit like it's a sort of a grill or an air vent or something. And if you want to, you can build the center point, and then we'll add the grill of the said air unit or whatever it is, like so. And then we are, there's that grill thingy, what's it, added there, and they don't look too bad, do it? Right, so what we're going to do now is go to the back wall again of this building. The back wall is the one facing the tip of the bow because it's facing back. The back wall is the one closest to the tip of the bow, and we're going to go to the back wall, and we're going to build. Hang on, just look at the prototype and work this one out. Yeah, we're going to build a single block on the corner there, and the same on the other side. And we're going to build the breakwater. And the breakwater is, so you got the one block, and then you need to build out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4 basically out to the side. And I do the same on the other side. So 5, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And there's the breakwater in place. And then for the first, say, first 5 and halfway along the other 5, we build it 2 blocks high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, plus that single block, and then halfway along we'll add 3 or 4 slabs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like so, just so it gives it more of a slanty thing. I'll do the same on the other side. So single one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. I think that was it, wasn't it? And yep, then the rest we add slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so, and that's our breakwater. The breakwater, of course, is when a wave comes over the bow, it hits this thing, and then the wave hits this, and the water is directed down the sides, so the water doesn't flood the forecastle too much. That's what it's for, in theory. So there we are. That is that, and now we're going to add a few bollards behind that breakwater as well. So we're going to get our anvils. Anvils are always fancy for this sort of thing. And on the front wall, or the front face of that wall, we're going to add a couple of bollards in this corner here. So you can see you got the wall there, and you got a couple of bollards there, and a bit further along in this corner we'll add another pair of bollards there. So I do the same the other side, so a pair of bollards just there, and in the corner over here. I think it's like that, wouldn't it? So no, slightly off. Not there, in there. There we go. That's the bollards added there. And don't look too bad, do it? Right, so bear with me while I adjust my notes. Right, so what we're going to do now is to build the anchor chains. So we're going to go back to the breakwater vent thing, and to the centre block, and then we're going to count to the 7th block forward. So no, 6th block. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then put a red block to mark the centre, because that's not needed later on. We can remove that. So you got a red block there, and then you count to the 3rd block out to the side. So 1, 2, 3, we add a block. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, add a block. And then either side we add block, and then block that way and that way, like so. I'm trying to work out how I've done this actually. I'm trying to look over to the prototype and see. Yep, so what we're going to do is build it so it's sort of like an N shape, or a sort of archway like that. And then in the inside we build 2 blocks up like so. Same on the other side, we build 2 forward, 2 sideways, and 2 forward again, and then 2 up in the middle like so. And then we can remove that centre block. And that's our 2 anchor chain sort of, well, the anchor chains will just slide in and out of that area there. Now for the anchor chains themselves, on the prototype I used these what are they called? Anvils. I used anvils, and yeah, it didn't look too bad. It's up to you what you want to use though. But the anchor chains themselves are 15 anvils long. So we're going to add them now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like so. And then at the end we add another C shape, like so. And then we do the same the other side, so another 15 anvils. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then at the end, another C shape to collect them there. And like I say, you can adjust these. I mean, they're not connected like a chain would be, so you can maybe change the direction of them so that like that. And maybe that's what I should do. Maybe change them so that they're facing each other. But even though it still looks like it's not a proper chain, I mean, the chains are a bit something that's needed in Minecraft, and I've just lost that anvil down there. Never mind. So I changed the anvils to face the other way, so maybe they might look like chains, but even still, they still look a bit vague. So we'll just remove and replace the other side. This is just optional, by the way. I mean, you don't have to do this. You don't have to take it as canon. You can just sort of do your own thing. There we go, and I'll replace that hole there. There we go. So there's the two anchor chains anyway. Nothing really special. And then halfway between, or say, go to the last C on the ends of the chains and count in 2 blocks. And then we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slabs there, and the other side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slabs there, like so. Don't know what they are, but they're on the models of photographs. And that's that for the minute. And then what we're going to do is go to the forecastle, not the forecastle, go to the tip of the bow, and we're going to add a flagpole, and we're going to use wood fence for this one. So wood fence, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high on the tip of the bow, like so, and it should look something like that. And what you can do if you want to add a few more details around, we've got to add the bollards, so we've got to get our anvils back, and we need to put a few anvils here and there. And I'm just going to fly over to the prototype a second, because there's a bit of a design change we need to do for the sides of the forecastle, where you can see the anvils. The deck on the side is opened up for chains to go through, as you can see. Well, not chains, but when the ship is docked, this is where the ship will be tied to the dock. The ropes will go through here and attach to the bollards. So we're going to add a few of those. And yeah, it shouldn't look too bad. So we'll fly back over to the ship again. And we're going to add on the side, in a random place, doesn't have to be specific, but we're going to add a pair of bollards on the side there. Like I say, I'm just putting them at random, I'm not putting them in any specific place. And then a bit further along we'll add another pair, just there. And then a bit further along we'll add another pair. These ones won't really need adjusting for the side because there's a be handrail in this area. And then another pair right down at the back end here, so right by the superstructure here, another pair of bollards there. So that's that section there. Now what I'll do now, do the same the other side. Get the bollards in place. So bollards in there. Then a bit further along, bollards in here. And then a bit further along, bollards on the side, like so. And then the last pair over by the superstructure on the side there, like so. So that's the 4 sets of bollards, I think. And then for the ones on the front half of the forecastle, we can use now replace some of the blocks with slabs. So we'll replace 2 blocks there and replace them with slabs, like so. So the ropes can go in. Do the same a bit further along with the next two bollards. Replace 2 blocks there. It's a bit tricky actually, so we're going to have to replace. How do we do this? Put a block there, and then we'll put 2 slabs across, like so. There we go. That's better. So that's that one there. So I'll do the same the other side with that one because it's a bit of an awkward design. To remove 2 blocks, we'll put 1 there, and then slabs and slabs. Like so, and then the next one along we'll do the same there. Replace those 2 and replace with slabs. And that's pretty much it for that section of the forecastle. Yeah, not too bad at the moment. There are a bit more detail to go on here, but before I do that, I'm going to move over to the back end of the forecastle, and in this area where each section of the hull, each section of the white hull goes inwards, there's a wood block in each section. So if we remove the wood blocks and replace them with white blocks, so each white section is connected, when we come to add the handrails will attach properly rather than sitting on the wood. So we'll just replace a few of these wood blocks in this section. So basically between the breakwater and the front superstructure, we'll just replace these wood blocks with white, like so. And I'll do the same the other side. on there, in there, in there, and over here, and that last one there, like so, and that's those blocks replaced. And we'll go back to the superstructure again now, back to the front wall, by these two bollards, and we're going to build forward. I just haven't got this written down yet, so I need to find out where I've written it. So bear with me on this one. What we need to do is build on the side here. We need to build forward 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll build it 6 forward. So build it 6, and then build it 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. And then on top of that row of 6, we build 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, like so. And it shouldn't look too bad. So that's that little job there. And then where the the bollards are, we can remove 2 blocks in there, and you can leave it open or replace with slabs inside like that, and it don't look too bad. So we'll do the same the other side. So we'll build 6 forward on the side here. So we go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 6 on top again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then for the bollards, remove the 2 blocks and replace with slabs. And there we go. That's that little jobby done there. So that's the forecastle nearly done. We've still got the cranes to go on now. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to that middle cargo hatch, the cargo hatch between the 2 vent sections. So we've got this cargo hatch here. And we're going to go and build, or count roughly from, if we're on the side here, you're going to go to the back walls there. You're going to count to the 3rd block forward on the side, and then you're going to leave a 3 block gap out. So 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block we build 1, and then 3, and then 5, and then 3, and then 1. So there we are. They've got a sort of star to the side of the cargo hatch. So we'll do the same the other side. So 3rd block forward of the back wall. So we go 1, 2, 3 out. Is it a 3 block gap, is it? Yeah, 4th block out. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we build 1, 3, 5, 3, and 1. So there we are. There's our 2 stars like that, and they're the crane bases. And then for the cranes themselves, on the front block, we're going to build up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we'll do the same on the back. We'll just do the 3 and then 1, 12. So 1, 2, 3, and then 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we'll do the sides, 3 and the 12. 1, 2, 3, and then 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and then the 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like so. And then at the bottoms here we just add the 3s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there's our crane body done. And you do the same on the other star over there. So I'll probably do a copy paste for that one, but they're both the same. So you do the same thing on the star shape over there. And then at the top of the crane, we add upside down stairs. This is a little design which is kind of unnecessary, but just gives it a bit more depth or design. So we just add upside down stairs around the top, like so. And don't look too bad. And then 1 block below the top, we add a black block there. Once again, just for design. And then 1 block down from that, we add 2 blocks there, and then 2 blocks on the front, 2 blocks on the side, and then 2 blocks on the back. Once again, it's just a design thing. And that's pretty much most of the crane body done. And then we go back down to the body, back down to the bottom of the body. And for the arm, we're gonna build up from the 6th block up. So from the bottom we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we build out 1. And the same the other side, build out 1. So this is on the sides. And then we're gonna build. How am I gonna do this? It's build forward 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on top of that build 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then inside build 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's sort of like that. So you build 7 forward, and then 5 forward, and then in 1 you build 4, and then 7. Do the same the other side. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then inwards 1 by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I may have screwed up there. I think that is not quite right. I'm going to pop over to the prototype and work out what I've done wrong. So I don't think that is right. No, it's not. What I've done, I've made the bloody crane arm too wide. Okay, so we're going to retract this one, or we can make an improvement with this. So, sorry about the stuttering. So what we're going to do, we'll leave it as it is, or shall we? I don't really know what to do. Oh, sod it. We'll get rid of it and we'll do it properly because I'm full of fuck ups. This is. Alright, so we'll get rid of the crane arm. Back to those 2 single blocks. Now those 2 single blocks are no longer needed. We can remove them. So we've got these 2 blocks here. Remove them. That was my mistake. Okay, now we do it properly. We do 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hang on. I can't remember how to do this now. Oh, inside we go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Now we do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we go. There's the first crane arm, and it should look something like that. Apologies. Anyway, that's one half of it done. So we do the same on the back of the crane arm, or the back crane arm. We do 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's both sides done. And it should look something like that. Now those 2 blocks that were on the side are actually hinge pieces, so I replace them with black. So a black block there and a black block there. They're sort of hinge pins. That's what confused me. But anyway, that is crane arm or crane body and crane arms done there. So like I say, you do the same thing on the other side, on that other splat thing there. So yeah, you can do the same thing. So I won't bother doing it. I do a jump cut, or no, actually I do a copy paste. I'll try and copy it. So this could go one of many ways. I'm going to copy from down here, down there, and then I shall copy from, or copy to, up here. So actually I'll copy to the mast. That'd be the easier thing. So I'll copy to the mast up there, and then I shall stand on top of the large testicle up here. Then we shall do copy, flip to the right or left, whichever, and then paste. And there we go. There's the other crane arm done. And that is how it should look. So we've got the 2 cranes and the crane arms, crane bodies all done there. So that is how that should look. Wonderful when things all work. Right, so apologies again for all the screw-ups. That's yeah, my fault. And I think there's just a couple of small details to go on. There's 4, I like benches that go in front of the crane bodies, but I don't think they're crane actual benches. I think they're just sort of design things. But if we go to the front center of each crane body, so this is the front center, go 1, 2 forward, and then 1, 2 out. Add stairs, stairs, and stairs, like so, and then we do the same to the other side of that center. So we're going 1, 2 out, stairs, 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 like that. So you got 2 stair sections like that either side. They're sort of benches, but I don't actually know what they are. But there we go. So the same with the other crane body. So 2 out, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. That's both crane bodies with their whatever those things are. And that's the last sort of thing we're going to build for that. So what we're going to do now is just use handrails. We're going to get our iron bars, and between, or from the breakwater, you got the white wall which is flat to the deck. So we're just going to use the handrails, and from the back of the breakwater, just build handrails all the way along the side, to the basically up to the front of the forecastle, front of the deck house. Sorry, superstructure. That's the one. Hopefully we'll get this done. There we go, up to that section there, and we do the same the other side. And everything should all work out fine. And there we go, up to the breakwater there. So there we are, that is the forecastle. Pretty much done. I'm just looking at the prototype. I don't think there's any more details to add, but you can add more detail if you want to, like other vents and other things like that. But that's the majority of the forecastle done. And say it doesn't look too bad. There's still got portholes to go on the side, but that's not a big issue just yet. We can add them at a later date. But it's not looking too bad. So I think we can call it a day there. So that's the forecastle all done. We've just taken this whole video to do the forecastle because it is an awkward thing to do. So I think for that's part 6. So for part 7, I'm just trying to think what to do. I think for part 7 we'll do the funnel and the stern cranes, because there's cranes and swimming pools that go on the stern. So we'll just leave the build now. We'll go over to the prototype, and we shall review what we shall do in part 7. So we've got the funnel there, which has got a deck house attached to it. So that's what we're doing in the next part. And then we've got a couple of skylights. We've got swimming pools, and we've got cranes. We've got these large cranes which go on the back here, as you can see like that. We've got those to add, a few staircases and things like that, and a bit of detailing down below. And I think that's what we'll do for part 7, so we shall leave it at that. But overall what we've got so far is quite large and quite big, so we've got majority of the ship is done. It's just, like I said, just the detailing it. It does look quite good as it is at the moment. Even though she hasn't got a funnel or lifeboat, she does look quite grand, so not doing too bad. Yeah, that's alright. So I think what we'll do, we'll call it a day now, and we shall return in part 7. So yeah, so there's a Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing, and yeah, I shall return in part 7. So bye for now.